Before we get started on exploration for the day, I noticed we don't have any paralogs yet. Can't remember if those showed up right away in the other routes. But that's interesting. We should at least be getting the one with where Death Knight is confronted by...
Professor.
Oh, hey Gilbert. By Caspar and Mercy. But what's up? Oh, it's a support. Sure.
I am sorry to make you tag along with my shopping trip like this.
Oh? What are we shopping for?
You are very kind to offer your help, even though this is my duty.
Well, happy to help. Yeah, happy to help.
In return, I will gladly come to your aid when you need it someday.
That's wonderful. You know, I need some help. I need someone to, you know, spend some time with a certain, orange-haired, lady. She's a wonderful, wonderful person. Just super eager to meet her father.
Though I fear there may not be so many things I can help you with.
Could you teach me to fish? I'm pretty good at that already. Could you help me with my combat training?
I would be glad to. However, I would likely learn more from you than you would from me.
I mean, you have decades of experience over me.
You made a living as a mercenary under Captain Gerald's guidance.
And you made a decades-long, a 40-year career as a knight in service of both the kingdom and the church.
As a comparatively new member of the Knights of Seros, I was not so familiar with his past exploits. Yet, clashing swords with him, even just a handful of times, was enough for his abilities to astound me.
He was quite skilled.
You, as one trained by him, must have those same great talents.
Byleth can hold her own. For sure, for sure.
I have devoted my life to the path of a knight.
Don't think she's quite as durable as he was.
Experience lends your blade.
What? Oh, what is this?
Catch me if you can. Come on, this way. This way.
Playing some, tag or something?
Even in dark times such as these, children can find joy in life.
That is lovely to see. It's rare to see that look on your face. I never knew you could smile, Gilbert.
Was I smiling?
Sorry, yes, you were. Would you like me to wipe it off your face?
Please, forget you saw that. I do not have the right to such pleasures.
Oh, damn. The right? Yeah. What do you mean?
Indeed. For those we have lost will never be able to smile again. I am sorry. I did not mean to trouble you with such talk. Come, let us head back.
Does it have anything to do with why you don't make contact with your family? Well, regardless, let's get that silver sword, I suppose. Should I take a bath? I don't really need to worry about my skills quite as much now that I'm not worried about recruiting.
Yeah.
Hey, Leone, how you doing?
I'm so glad I found you here, Professor. Now I don't have to worry about what to do with myself.
Good.
Captain Gerald told me to look out for you after all.
I appreciate your eyes.
So now my purpose is clear. I'll do everything I can to protect you.
It's good to have you on board. Assign you to my own personal bodyguard staff or something. Let's do the tournament. after saving. Oh, who do we have here? Oh, these are all just the ones with Byleth. All right. Well, Felix seems like a good choice here. Are my eyes deceiving me? No, they're not. There's a certain someone missing here. Dimitri. God damn, Felix. I'm so sorry, thief.
You fought well.
One hit. Oh, you poor souls.
You haven't earned my...
Though, on the other hand, he is fragile if they successfully hit. Yeah, we don't need to heal quite yet.
Alright, next.
18. But you'll die in 2 hits, and both hits will hit.
It was meant to be.
Nice. If he had Life Taker, I think that would actually work in this fight. Alright. Now, as long as they don't crit, and actually as long as they miss a shot. Fuck. They have the significant advantage here. I hit, they hit. They only need to hit twice. I need to hit 3 times. Oh, thank you, sword.
You haven't earned
Crest of Darius, I mean. Saved Felix's ass. It's nice that it's already a plus as well, a Silver Sword plus. He really does have a good crest. I suppose that means it was one of the ones that, it was the one that just raises might randomly for regular attacks. Whereas I think Dimitri's was for combat arms that it randomly raises might for. What do we have here? Ingrid. How you doing?
These past 5 years, many kingdom houses have become vassals of the Empire.
Right, especially in the west.
The major houses of Fraldarius, Gautier, Karen, and my own family Galatea remain loyal.
Right, Karen being the house that Catherine hails from.
But the lords of the minor domains in the west have almost entirely defected. After all the royal family has done for them, they respond with betrayal. And to think they have the gall to call themselves nobles.
Yeah, though I suppose to be fair, they do believe Dimitri is dead and his line is ended. But
we still have His Highness, and you, Professor. I'm sure we can take back the kingdom's lands.
Hell yeah. Hopefully we do still have His Highness. I'm not sure if His Highness will ever return to us. Sure, we have the husk of his former self, but it's not the same person right now. Make Byleth a flyer, that'd be fun. Maybe even could get triangle attacks or something.
That reminds me.
It's actually not a terrible idea. Make Byleth a Falcon Knight. Maybe. Especially if I don't really plan on having her use magic. Hey, Hilda.
Garrig Mach is a mess. So is Dimitri, honestly.
Oh, yeah.
If not for you arriving, Professor, I'd be heading home about now.
Well, I'm glad you're with us, Hilda.
Though staying here is still more appealing than living with my big brother.
You know you love each other. Yeah, I probably will pursue the Falcon Knight. It'll make it easier maybe to, if I can get the... I would love to get the triangle attack for this last run. Not to mention the plus 40 avoid would be wonderful to have on Byleth. Hey! Hey, Sylvain.
Hey, Professor. It's been a while. It's really good to see you again. Gorgeous as ever, might I add.
Yeah, thank you.
An awful lot has happened in these past 5 years. There were so many times I wished you were around.
Yeah, I wonder if that would have helped with Dimitri. If Byleth had been around, could Dimitri's sanity have been saved?
I'm glad you're back. Your skills are worth more than a whole army.
Yeah, just about the only thing that I could see salvaging Dimitri's sanity right now is if we found out Dedue was alive. Maybe that could bring him back from the brink. Hey, Bernie. Enjoying your old room?
At last, I return to my domain, my lonely paradise, my realm of exquisite solitude.
Oh, yeah. It must be nice.
Huh? Professor? Is that you?
It's me. Don't worry.
You didn't hear that just now, did you?
No, hear what?
Right. You didn't? Well, good.
Bernie blushes are always adorable. A lot of people who can actually train me in lances if I need it for becoming a Falcon Knight. This is once again the joystick, very unresponsive. Oh, Lysithia.
I should probably keep things to myself. But in all honesty,
What's the matter?
what matters to me more than anything is ensuring a peaceful, quiet future for my parents.
Yeah, because at this point you're still considering the fact that you're going to leave them behind.
I don't care about the kingdom. I simply want to remove the threat of the Empire.
Fair enough, Lysithia. You owe the kingdom nothing.
Because of this, Dimitri's fixation on Edelgard is convenient to me. I fight for my own reasons and no others.
Good. That's the way it should be.
Hi there!
Yes, garden, please. What do we... fruit of life. No one in the dormitories. So who do we have over here? There's also a bunch of the, supports that are probably going to be showing up as we will run around. Who are you?
Do you have time for a request?
The fish seems skittish lately. It's said that every 5 years, in the wake of a storm, a mystery fish appears and eats up all the other fish in the pond. They call it the Big One. I thought that was just a legend, though. I can try. Certainly. Here, let me fish. Start with earthworms. Actually, red is probably not it. It's actually been forever since I fished. Used to do it all the time in the other routes. That's not it. I'll skip ahead. Or not. This might actually be it. Literally in the second try. Is that it? Nope, that was not it. Even though it was gold. Ooh, this one's purple. This one might be it. Shit. Those are getting faster. Third tries the charm. Fodlandy. There it is. Swum for countless generations.
You've done me a great service.
You got rid of the big one. Now the other fish can rest easy, assuming fish rest. Anyway, nice work. Cool. There's another rainbow fish, but that one takes way too much effort to catch. And is only, I think, offered like once or twice per route.
Never seeing you again. Where have you been hiding?
In a ravine.
Anyway, now that we're reunited in the land of the living, I must fulfill my promise.
To watch over me? Right, the promise.
That's right. I promised the captain I'd protect you in his stead, and now I'll make good on my word.
This is great. I got Alois watching my back. I got Leone watching my back. I'm feeling pretty safe. Gatekeeper. Let's talk to you now.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report.
Nothing at all.
You know, it's such a thrill to be able to greet you like this again.
And thank you for that confirmation that you are, in fact, the OG Gatekeeper.
I almost died as well in the battle 5 years ago, but I won't allow any enemies to get into this place again. I promise you that.
I'm so happy that you're alive, Gatekeeper.
Even if the Death Knight shows up, I'll be sure to... Well, for now, I'll keep training, so I can eventually feel confident that I can stop him.
Good. Don't go trying to fight Death Knight. It's just not gonna end well. What do we have down here? Anything? Right, Anna moves her shop.
There's unrest everywhere these days. All of my fellow merchants seem to be endangered. I hope things go back
that's
to
war for
normal
you.
soon. People need more to smile about, aside from my great deals.
We do smile about your great deals.
Hey, how about a favor?
It seems that there are some rare, valuable secrets circulating on the battlefield. I'd like you to collect a number of these for me. Should you have the opportunity to do so. Absolutely, I might actually have some trade secrets still stored up. From pre-time skip. Hello, another quest for me?
I have a favor to ask.
I want to start a collection that chronicles the history of Fodlan, but I'm having trouble getting my hands on anything significant. I vaguely remember this quest. Just something lying around, I think in the library maybe, I forget. Or no, this might have been lying around next to the sauna, maybe. Honestly, it might be easier to excavate an artifact rather than trying to find one for sale. Can I see it on the map somewhere? No. It's up here somewhere, maybe. No, those are more quests. Yeah. Regardless, we'll run across it.
Oh.
Ash, how you doing?
Is Dedu really gone?
That's what it seems like, Ash. There's a part of me that expects him to show back up, but I'm not confident in that.
There's so much more I wanted to say to him.
Yeah.
He was always so tender with the flowers in the greenhouse. I wonder how they're doing.
I was just there. They seemed to be okay, but... Hopefully he isn't really gone.
Hello.
Right.
So, yeah. The Alliance is such a mess. How are we supposed to know where's safe and where's not? I should probably just move my little sis and grandpa to Garrett Mach.
You know, that's not a bad idea, Raphael.
At least I could keep working on becoming a proper knight without having to worry about them.
Either that, or find a place for them out of the country. I'm sure Claude could arrange something with the Almirans.
I gotta find him a house once things calm down a bit.
think we ever heard you mention your pops or your grandpa, I think you just said. Only ever the sister.
The Alliance. I should at least.
Did I see that right? You have a quest? No. Quest over here.
I need a favor.
Some soldiers stationed at Fodlan's Lock had abandoned their posts. Well, damn. They weren't what you'd call upstanding folks. It'd be a real headache for us if they became bandits and started wreaking havoc in the towns. That would be a pain in the ass. Dealing with deserters. So you should be able to persuade them to join you. And I assume by that you mean kick their asses? What's the matter?
I could use a hand.
Recently, pirates have been raiding coastal towns in the Serang region. Oh boy. People say that they're attacking innocent civilians and sinking merchant ships. Think you can do something about this? This is gonna be that one beach map. Well, we'll take care of it. For another reason that'll give me trade secrets. There's Mercy. There's someone out here as well, I think. Oh. Well, we can do Sylvain first.
That hurts.
What's the matter, Sylvain?
Ah, Professor. Thanks for stopping by.
Of course. What hurts? Headache? Ah, injury. You got hurt protecting me. How's your injury? How you got hurt protecting me?
It's not bad. I was even told I'd be cleared for service starting tomorrow.
Well, that's good.
Besides, I got this scar fighting for you. It's almost like a medal or something.
That's sweet. Didn't you want to kill me? What? Are you happy you protected me?
When I thought you were going to be killed for real, my reflexes kicked in. I reacted without thinking.
Well, that just means you care for me.
It doesn't mean I've stopped being jealous of you.
Oh, that's what she meant. Well, I don't think you literally wanted to kill her.
But come on. I can't help but look up to you. If I'd had the guts to run away from home, I wonder if I would have cared as little about my crest as you do yours.
Maybe. You didn't have the courage? Well, it's not an easy choice to make.
No. But if I thought I could have escaped, I would have tried.
He would have been pursued. I doubt his father would just let him go.
I'd leave behind House Gautier and the life of a nobleman and anybody who knew I had a crest.
Yeah. And it's, abandoning family is never...
Our home is to the very north of the kingdom. Just across the mountains from us is land inhabited by foreigners to Fodlan.
Right. It wasn't, It was Deduce people that lived directly north of you, right?
It once belonged to Fargus, but now that the kingdom has collapsed, it's only a matter of time until fighting breaks out. Anyway, that land has been contested for centuries, and all that time, it has fallen to House Gautier to protect it.
I see.
Actually, our Lance of Ruin has been doing most of the protecting.
Yeah, they are very powerful relics. I remember 5 years ago, but it was stolen.
Those were dangerous times. One wrong step, and we would have lost our relic to the church.
Yeah.
My father was afraid that the church would try to keep the lance, so he entrusted it to me. If an emergency arose, I was supposed to be called back home. I guess those very situations are why my family values crests so much.
I mean, it makes sense. Crests are powerful, especially when combined with a hero's relic.
Since I bear a crest, my parents made sure I was never left wanting. My older brother didn't have one, and so when I was born, he was pushed aside.
Yeah, that bit right there is what's fucked up about it. Not the valuing of crests, but
he once shoved me in a well.
Disvaluing of people who don't have them.
In the middle of winter, too.
Damn. That's horrible.
even as a little kid, I understood why he was like that. My mere existence stole everything from him.
Yeah, but he shouldn't have blamed you. I mean, he didn't ask to be born with a crest.
I have no right to complain when I am surrounded by people who would give anything to bear a crest, but do not. Now, women smile at me for the same reason my parents adore me, and my brother wanted me dead. And I have to meet them all with a smile and a wink, because I have a crest.
So, you're wrong. Curious as to how that would go. Yeah, you're wrong.
Yeah, it's late to admit it, but I get you. It would be best just to tell them to heap their empty praise elsewhere. Anyway, it was pretty unreasonable of me to resent you. I'm really sorry about that.
Well, thank you.
And I want to say thank you, Professor. Seriously, thank you.
For what? Just listening?
Before I met you, I'd gone my whole life not knowing there was another way for me to live.
Ah.
So, from the bottom of my heart, I'm glad we met.
How nice. Now. Yeah, so Vayne has some good character growth. From just being a skirt chaser to, well, a decent person. His Highness was right. About what?
Now that I think about it, His Highness was right. We probably don't have time to waste on cleaning.
Oh. Well, Annette, it's not like we can just march out immediately. We have to gather supplies, troops, forces, and in the meantime, it's okay to spend time cleaning. You can also train. Whichever. Both need to be done.
Maybe I wasn't taking the situation seriously enough. After all, the Imperial Army could be showing up at any time. I was just so happy to see you again.
Aw.
And everyone else too. Maybe I got carried away.
Come on. Coming for a hug. I'm happy to see you too. Cleaning is important. I'm happy to see you too.
Oh, really? That's so nice to hear.
Of course, I love all of you. My precious students. Who do we have in here? Ah, Caspar.
Hey, Professor! You won't believe what happened.
Will I not?
I figured I couldn't go back to the Empire after Garrick Mach fell, so I started drifting across the Kingdom in Alliance.
Right.
Then, I just happened to run into our old class, so we came back to the monastery together.
Oh. Well, that's cool. You okay with fighting against your relatives? I really like Rudolph. I hate to see him die. Hey, Mercy.
I finally managed to meet up with everyone again, but they're all so gloomy.
Aw.
Hey, Professor, care to join me for a cup of tea? We could invite the others and the soldiers.
Well, absolutely, Mercy. I'm always down for a cup of tea. That sounds nice.
Doesn't it? Oh, there probably isn't time to bake any treats, though.
Well, we can see if the kitchen has anything ready.
Oh, I should invite Dimitri to come along as well.
Well, worth a shot, I suppose.
Though I don't suppose he'll want to join in.
We should still take the time to invite him. Just in case.
Okay.
What do we got over here? Flane and a Knight of Ceros. Talk to the knight first.
During the Millennium Festival, the leaders of all territories were supposed to gather together and pledge perpetual peace.
Well, we have kind of done the opposite.
But now that hope has been dashed, thanks to the Emperor's actions. The Alliance is also divided on the subject of the Empire, so internal conflicts are a regular occurrence.
Yeah. It's not a very stable alliance. How you doing, Flame?
Professor, I am so glad you are unharmed.
I'm glad to see you too, Flame.
No matter the path you walk, I will be with you every step of the way.
Glad to hear it.
Anything you ask of me, I shall see it through. You saved my life, and I am in your debt.
Well, just having you with me is enough.
Hello
there.
Hey.
Oh, hey, Shamir's actually taking a seat. I don't think I've ever seen that.
I'm more of a mercenary than a knight these days. I work to get paid.
Well, we can pay you.
I never was too attached to Fodlan. I was considering leaving soon. But I might change my mind if you're around.
Glad to hear it, Shamir. I've said it many times, but you're easily one of my favorite of the Knights of Seros. Alright, let's, looks like we got someone in the graveyard. As well as a support. Ooh, an Ash. Ash support. Let's do it.
Oh, hey, Professor.
Hey, Ash. You're as chipper as ever.
Actually, I ran into that thief while I was shopping just now.
Oh. What'd you do with them? Thief?
Maybe you don't remember. It's been quite a while.
5 years, in
The man who
fact.
stole the book from that market stall.
I'm honestly shocked that he's back here after 5 years.
I saw him on the street with his kid. They were both so grateful. It's a really nice feeling.
I'm glad it all worked out.
Yeah, but
What's the matter, Ash?
it did seem like they were still having trouble getting by. I guess what you said to me back then was right.
I forget what I said to you.
My actions didn't really solve the problem.
Oh, right.
I can't help everyone, no matter how much I try.
Yeah. It's one person can't solve every problem.
If I had the money or power, maybe. But I don't.
You'll get there. No need to rush. Well, he won't get there being able to... He won't get to being able to solve every problem, but...
You know, a long time ago, Leonardo said nearly the same thing to me. I think it was when I tried to look after the horses all on my own. I really messed that up. He said, "You're not quite ready for this yet, but there's no need to rush."
Damn. He was a good father to you, I think. Really is a shame.
I know I can't help very many people right now. But I think doing what I can for those I see in front of me is still worthwhile.
Hell yeah. And you can help a lot by helping to end this war.
I have to believe that, at least.
That's a fine way to look at it.
Thanks. That's reassuring to hear.
Dad blush.
What about you, Professor? Has anything been troubling you lately?
Dimitri's been troubling me.
I'd be happy to help, as long as it's not looking after horses. You might not want to trust me with that.
In other words, it's a good idea to keep you as a sniper instead of a horse archer. Why? Do I look troubled?
I genuinely enjoy helping people. It's a great feeling making someone smile.
Yeah, it is.
So if there's anything I can do for you, I want to do it, because I care about you.
Oh, I care about you too, Ash. You care about me, huh?
I didn't mean it in a romantic way. I just really look up to you.
It's okay. I figured.
So what'll it be? How can I help?
Just chat with me a little while longer. Want to help me cook?
Of course. I'd be glad to cook with you.
Hell yeah. Ah, yes. I love a cooking partner. That was very sweet. The A supports usually are very sweet.
Professor?
Okay. I'm
What do
thinking...
we have here?
In the Alliance, the lords have been at odds, so peace and prosperity have declined there as well.
Right. Yeah, Words and Nowhere is doing well.
In particular, bandits have been appearing in large numbers near the Great Bridge of Myrden.
Right. Yeah, we're never gonna get by without doing the Great Bridge of Mirrodin.
Rumor has it that the domain's lord, someone by the name of Acheron, is a completely ineffectual leader.
Get fucked, Acheron. Yeah, he is a mess. He's the one that has he's the Weasley-looking mustachioed one, right? I think the one that is in Lawrence's paralogue. What do we have over here? Another knight.
Yes. During his search for her grace, the Archbishop, Seteth has visited churches all across the land. It served to demonstrate to the devout across Fodlan that the Church of Seros is still going strong.
Presumably not south into the Empire. That would have been dangerous.
As a result, the faithful are not currently in a state of chaos.
That's good. That's very good, in fact.
Well,
Hello there, knight.
It seems that in the last 5 years, the monks here have left this place for the town below.
Right, but they'll start returning.
However, once they learn of our return, perhaps they'll come back.
They can then help us take care of the
I
place.
hope the monastery can return to normal someday.
It will. Worry not. Anyone, any notes? Yep. Hopefully this is a counseling for Dimitri. Nope. I excel in any confrontation that involves magic, of course. But what should happen if my foe is resistant? Or, dare I say it, immune? I'm afraid I'd be quite powerless. Sounds like you still have training to do. No? Ah, it was Constance. Probably leave it to people with the physical weapons is what you wanted.
Oh, Professor. Seeing everyone together again? It's like I'm in a dream.
I do love your cape there, Ignatz.
I feel it's time for me to forge my own path
and nice sword.
Find my own place in this world.
What about your family? Are they okay? Yeah, how are they doing?
Yes. They're in the Alliance, but they're merchants, so they have the means to escape if need be.
Good. Very good. Ah, Felix. Request?
Hello. I have a request concerning that creature.
Right.
I can hardly look at the thing in the state it's in. Do something about it.
Well, I'm trying, Felix. Let's see what I can do.
Please do. We tracked the boar for 5 years. I thought he was dead. In the state he's in, he might as well be.
The boar is dead. What's left there is, as I said before, a husk of the man. Just carrying on. It's just a husk of pure rage and vengeance. Marching on in the form of Dimitri.
He's gotten better at killing people. And in exchange, surrendered what little humanity he had.
Yeah. Should we talk to him now, or should we save him for last? Looks like this is where the quest item was. Cornerstone fragment. Yeah, let's save him for last. I'm gonna turn this in first.
How?
Hey, Gilbert.
We have given proper burial
Popped up
to
right
the
next to you.
Imperial soldiers killed in the monastery. The ones who were sent to investigate the thieves.
That's probably for the best. I'm sure Dimitri wasn't happy.
Already, rumors spread that they were utterly annihilated.
Yeah. That sounds about right.
So regardless of whether there are spies observing us, the Imperial army will know of this soon enough.
Yeah. Well, we can always just sick Dimitri on them.
Your Highness, Dimitri, how could you be so reckless?
I won't keep repeating it, but what I've said before.
I have a request.
Dimitri isn't here anymore. Professor, might I ask you to help us secure resources? Absolutely, Gilbert. What do we got in here? Ah, Ferdy. Ferdinand von Eyre.
I have lost my dominion. My nobility may seem like nothing more than a title.
Well, you don't have that title anymore, so...
But I will never lose my noble heart.
There you go.
I will stop Edelgard, even if it costs me my life.
Hopefully it won't come to that, though.
I have turned my blade against her now. I cannot go back on that decision.
Is that an ascot he's wearing? Can't zoom into it.
Professor, do you think I chose the wrong path?
No. You followed your heart.
You are right.
Alright, let's see
Really?
what Hanneman, Manuela, and Seteth have to say. And one more, I'm not sure who.
My professor, you haven't changed a bit.
It's only been 5 years. Though yeah, I've hardly aged.
At your age, I'd expect your whole demeanor to have changed greatly over 5 years.
You know, I was asleep the whole time.
Though I suppose I haven't changed either, right? Thank you for noticing, by the way.
Of course.
Ah, just the two of us, forever young. Oh, let me have my fun.
Of course. Oh, she teaches flying as well.
What do you say? Thankfully, it appears the records and equipment I need for my research have not been damaged.
That's good.
I am most curious, though. You say you were asleep for 5 whole years.
Very much.
Incredible.
I mean, that's nothing. Wait till you hear how long Seteth and Flayn were asleep. Or was it just Flayn? I think both of them were asleep.
Perhaps this is another
Flayn for
effect of
sure.
your crest. I do look forward to investigating you in greater detail.
Maybe later. We can talk about that.
Wonderful news. I am most excited to begin. We must find the time, of course.
Of course. You can investigate me in all the detail, well, most of the detail you want. I do have boundaries. Seteth.
5 long years I've searched for you and the Archbishop. It is a pleasure to see you again.
And you, Seteth.
The Church of Seiros will follow you from now on, but please do not abandon the search for Lady Rhea.
Worry not. We will find her. Oh, that's right. I haven't seen Cyril or Catherine yet. I don't think. We'll do whatever it takes to find her.
Thank you. I know the battles ahead will be dire, but we will support you with all our strength.
Thank you. I mean, we are family now, right? And it looks like Catherine. I'm surprised I haven't seen Cyril.
In Lady Rhea's absence, I will follow you. That's what she would want me to do.
Yeah, she did leave everything to me.
Know that wherever you might lead us, I'll continue searching for Lady Rhea.
I would expect nothing less from you. That's fine.
Good, because I will not budge on that point. Welcome back, Professor.
See you around, Catherine. Alright, now where the hell is Cyril? Is he not here? Oh, you know, I haven't checked the abyss yet. Glad I remembered. Oh, and they're on the 3rd floor, I see. Same with Dorothea. Hey, Cyril.
Yeah.
Keeping her room spotless for in case she returns?
I don't know anything about rebuilding, but I can sure do my best to clean up the mess.
Good.
I'm gonna keep Lady Rhea's room spotless, so she can use it right away whenever she gets back.
Well, she's gonna need it. Though, don't let the rest of the place fall into disrepair. Even Cyril can train me in flight. Hey, Dorothea. Singing something lovely, it sounds. She does have a beautiful voice.
Professor! Oh my, it's so good to see you.
And you too, Dorothea.
These days, so many old friends seem to be disappearing. But you're here.
Yes, I am.
It's incredible to see you again after 5 years.
Hug?
I have a feeling your name will go down in history.
Yeah. I think you might be right. You know, I've always kind of wondered what this monolith here, this obelisk, is a monument to.
Hey, you.
All right. Here we go. Dimitri. Buddy? Buddy, old pal? How are you feeling? Not well? Buddy? Oof. Oh no. No interest in even talking. Oh god, this is just so sad. Well, just know, we're all here for you. Alright, I need to go train. Alright, I almost forgot to do these guys again. Hey there, Abysskeeper.
Hey you, listen up. I've got something to report.
Missing a friend?
It's you. You're still alive. It's been 5 whole years, hasn't it?
Give or take.
It flies when you're standing guard. That's right, I've been here the whole time. Day in and day out. Not like I have anywhere else to be.
He just stands in this exact spot 24/7.
Seems to me things are pretty tough up top anyhow. These days it's probably cozier down here than it is up there.
Well,
how's that for a change of pace?
Maybe. Just maybe. But, I mean,
yes.
That's more of an indictment against up top than anything else.
Cleared out once the fighting started. People are saying it was the church that used to keep order around here. But it's Yuri who's saving us from...
Yeah, I was gonna say, no, Yuri is responsible for keeping order around here. I need to order a new Joy-Con soon.
These past 5 years have been so chaotic, even the bounty hunters backed off.
Mm.
Kinda missed the chase.
Well, I could chase you around if you want. If it makes you feel better.
I don't have family ties worth fighting for, so these muscles are up for grabs. Use me as you see fit, pal.
Oh, I will. I'm counting on you.
You're a smart one. Just point me at a problem and I'll smash it up for you. If you're worried my skills have dulled from disuse, think again. I've been fighting thieves to stay sharp.
Well, I mean, that's better than nothing. I suppose.
Got a favor to ask.
Thieves at the throat. It seems that some villages out in, near Fodlan's Throat have been having some trouble with thieves lately. Holst asked for help dealing with the problem. You mind coming along? Absolutely. Nothing from the influencer I need to buy, is there?
Need something?
No, there is not. I don't need the Shadow Library.
See you again soon.
Constance, keep from me and flying.
Oh, you have the look of someone relieved to see me.
I'm always relieved to see you.
Before you ask, yes, my superior spellcraft is yours.
Good.
It's your reward for waiting so patiently for me.
Well, I'm glad I could get it at such a cheap discount. Are you sure?
I'm sure that you need me, and that is enough. I recommend that you accept my generous offer.
Well, I'm not one to look a gift horse in the mouth. I will gladly accept.
But my assistance has a price. I expect you to aid me in fulfilling my dream of restoring House Nouvelle.
Works for me. I was planning on doing that anyways. Damn. Nope. Can't have you train me and fly. Let's go talk to Happy and Yuri. Damn it. There we go. Yuri.
You've been snoozing a while, so allow me to fill you in. There's a madman roaming Fargus.
You talking about Dimitri?
Imperial troops entering Kingdom settlements are destroyed seemingly overnight.
Or maybe Death Knight?
Townspeople on the front lines are terrified. And yet they simultaneously treat this as though he's some sort of hero, blazing through the land.
I'm not sure who you're referring to.
Can't imagine their surprise when they realized it was their friends.
It is Dimitri. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Dimitri, how far you've fallen. Hey there, Happy. How you doing?
You're back finally. I've been waiting for so long.
Oh, God, I love how much you missed you.
I thought you might have died. But I didn't have anywhere else to go, so I stayed here.
I'm happy to see you too. Sorry to keep you waiting.
I'll think about forgiving you.
I'm glad.
I've been kind of lonely.
Oh.
As you might have noticed, we've lost a few people down here.
God, I'm still super glad I got to see her as support. I just adore Happy.
I could use your help.
Divining Destinies. A fortune teller recently set up shop in Abyss. If that sounds like something you'd be interested in, why not drop by? Sure, I'll go see the Wayseer sometime. I can even do it now, why not?
Why, hello there.
Hey there, Wayseer.
Come back soon now.
Did that count as visiting? Yep, yes it did.
Thanks for giving me a hand.
So you talked to the Wayseer, huh? That kind of thing's not really for me. Yeah, didn't you have bad didn't you specifically have a kind of a bad interaction with a fortune teller at some point? It was the fortune teller who had was it the fortune teller who enslaved you? I forget. Or maybe it was just a witch. I don't know. If she told me something good, I'd get my hopes up. If she told me something bad, I'd get upset. But I'm glad you got something out of it. Well, I look forward to many more interactions, Happy. Oof. Dimitri doesn't even want to eat with us. Well, let's Let's get you two maxed out.
That looks appetizing.
I appreciate any good meal, but nothing.
Wonderful. Alright, we are letting the remaining supports pop up throughout the weeks, I think. Alright.
May I ask a question, Professor?
Of course, Bernie. I want to knit an animal doll for someone, but I'm not sure what kind to make. Okay. They love eagles, lions, and dares, oh my, equally. I don't know what to do. One of each? That sounds good. Try using an eagle's head, a lion's body, and dares. We don't need a weird chimera, no. Put a deer's antlers and an eagle's wings on a lion's head. Make one of each.
Wow, you're a genius!
Yeah, yes, thank you. I know. Though I do like those other options too.
Professor!
Bernie again. If I have to hit someone, I want to do it from so far away that there's no way I can get hit back. Good, I don't want you getting hit either. But I think I want to master the bow. Then people everywhere will know me as Bernie the Sniper. Absolutely, Bernie. There we go. Ingrid. Yes, please.
Apologies for bothering you so late. I just really wanted to speak with you.
Of course. What's the matter, Ingrid? I'm happy to listen.
Thank you. You see, I've been feeling conflicted about my future.
Right. So where have you landed on that? You have some very important decisions you have to make.
It may seem petty to worry about such things in the middle of a war like this.
Well, not really. I don't think it's petty.
This isn't something I open up about with many people.
Well, I appreciate you confiding in me.
Feeling such a sense of inner turmoil while a war rages on, and others are fighting with all they have, well, it feels a little selfish. The truth is, I've wanted to be a knight ever since I was a small child.
It's a noble aspiration.
Not just any knight, like one you might find serving within the castle guard, but a true knight, one serving a master.
A sort of a picturesque storybook knight.
However, my father has always had different plans for me.
Right.
He wants me to marry, for the benefit of the Galatea family.
Yeah. You don't have to do what you don't want to do. That's the problem, though. I'm pretty sure she wants to fulfill her duty to her family as well. But those are both conflicting goals.
Defying my father feels wrong. I've seen how he's struggled over the years.
Right. And of course, you can't do both of these things, I suppose.
His burden has always been far greater than any I've had to bear myself. While he fed me extravagant meals, he subsisted on meager portions and watered-down soups.
Oof.
He never once complained, even though he must have been starving.
Damn.
Knowing his sacrifices, I've never been able to tell him of my dream of becoming a knight.
Shit, he doesn't even know. So he doesn't even realize that his plans for you are conflicting with your own desires. I kind of have to wonder what he would say.
Now that this war has begun, my father has allowed me to fight for my homeland. But even if I do become a knight, I feel an unease deep within me.
What?
I fear I will never escape this guilt I carry.
What about not living up to your family's expectations?
That I have shunned my duty as a noble.
That is my thought. Could you not find a way to do both?
To follow both my dream and my duty? I had never considered that as an option. Perhaps there is a way.
Yeah. I don't know what it is, but
Even with the academy days long behind us, you're still a professor through and through. Always listening to others' troubles and offering up your wisdom.
I'll try.
I really am grateful for all that you do for us, Professor.
Thank you, Ingrid.
I hope you'll always be here as a guide to everyone. I know I myself would appreciate that deeply.
I have no desire to ever leave you guys. That was nice. Who's this one with? Felix. Felix is a support.
Finally, I notched a win against
What?
you.
Bullshit. Must have cheated. You crushed me. I almost had you.
True, it was a narrow victory. When we spar, I feel like I'm revisiting my past.
Why is that?
It's like training with my brother.
Oof. I'm sorry about bringing up that painful memory then.
He always won. Always. And died before I could win a single bout.
Damn.
From the first time I held a sword, all I wanted was to surpass him.
This is part of why his death hit you so hard, it kind of forever shut that door. On top of just, you know, your brother dying.
And that's what drove me to become so strong. Perhaps it's absurd to say such a thing, but...
What?
I've spent all these years training for a duel with a corpse.
You found an answer to my question.
Yes, I suppose I did.
Well.
I can never again spar with my brother. Not unless he climbs out of his grave.
Let's hope he doesn't. This will turn into a very different game.
Still, I continue my endless pursuit of strength.
Yeah. Well, I think your brother would be proud of you.
Maybe because I have a new opponent to measure myself against.
I'm sure you would have surpassed him at some point with how hard you try. Who? That's you, silly.
You, obviously.
Yeah. Seriously, Byleth, come on.
I beat you this time, but when we next cross swords, who knows what might happen.
Yeah? One and done, or can you keep it up?
It was a close match, not a crushing victory. I know that I can do better.
I think you can too.
I will surpass you in strength, and then I'll become stronger still.
This reminds me of, shoot. Forgetting his name. Ah, yes. Wilhelm and Theresia. And then... Or don't count me out yet. Yeah. And then...
And then, when this war is over, I won't have as many chances to swing my sword. I can hardly imagine that. Anyway, thank you for helping me find an answer to the question you asked all those years ago.
Glad I could be of assistance. And this is the last one, Caspar, for now. Or is there one more?
Hey, Professor, something's been bothering me.
Or maybe more. What's the matter, Caspar?
Remember that suspicious guy I chased after back when I was a student?
Yeah.
A knight scolded me for it, but at the time, I really thought I was doing the right thing.
Right, you followed your instinct.
Now that I've had more experience on the battlefield, though.
I've been looking for you. There isn't much time, so I'll keep this brief.
What's the matter?
The knights encountered a band of brigands while out marching. It was hard fought, but we prevailed.
Good.
Our soldiers are highly trained, but the enemy was formidable, and we weren't expecting combat.
Right.
There were a number of casualties among our troops.
Expected, unfortunately. I pray for their souls.
Much appreciated, but there's a reason I need to bring this to your attention. Do you recall the incident 5 years ago involving a suspicious individual in
Yes, we were just talking about that.
These brigands all bore the same scorpion tattoo that we found on the arm of that man.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I thought that might be of interest to you.
Thank you.
Don't mention it. If you'll excuse me, I need to get back to my duties.
Of course, of course. You're dismissed.
Heck of a coincidence, right?
It is quite the coincidence that they just happened to report as you were talking about this.
As soon as I mention that suspicious guy, this happens.
It's good to hear they've finally been dealt with.
But some of the knights died in combat.
That's combat. That's war.
They died because of what I did 5 years ago. This is my fault.
Well, that's impossible to say. You know.
If I'd stayed quiet and tracked the guy down like you said, we would have stopped those brigands sooner. And I wouldn't have blood on my hands.
You don't know that for sure, but not necessarily.
It's no use trying to comfort me. You know I'm right. Just say it. Those poor knights. It's all my fault.
No, it's not all your fault. It's those brigands' fault.
Look at our excellent...
Ooh, nice. They were excellent on aerial patrol.
Another gain from mortal rage.
Nice, nice.
There is always more to learn.
Nice. Wonderful. Oh, St. Cyro's Day. Oof. Too bad she's not here for us to participate. No.
I've never sung a song before, so I don't know if I'm good or bad at it.
Well, let's find out together.
Who knew I'd have an opportunity to show off my singing voice?
I'm sure it's lovely, Anna. I'm curious, are there any more of these supports? Nope. Not yet. Happy's. For whatever reason, we can't get hers yet, it seems. And at some point, Dimitri. While we're here, since I'm kind of planning on, I think, going the flyer route with Byleth, why don't we turn her into a Pegasus Knight right now? So she can end up getting, both Triangle Attack and, Darting Blow. At some point.
I've set my sights higher.
I have all those intermediate skills anyways. I never talked to, Marianne. She didn't show up on my map for some reason. Or I missed it, my eyes missed it.
Professor, is there any reason for me to remain here?
Yes?
I want to be useful, of course, but I'm not sure anyone
I
needs
need
me.
you. Of course I need you, Marianne. I need you here.
If you really mean that, I will stay and do my best
Good.
to help.
I care for you. I hope you know that. Truly. Annette and Gilbert share a meal. Let's go.
Ooh, I love this stuff. Did you know that?
Sure.
This is my favorite dish. Did someone tell you?
Do you guys seriously not have a special... God damn it. And before, I've been completely mistaken by the relationship this entire time.
Professor!
Hello there, Caspar. Wham, pow! As I always say, if all else fails, hit him with your fists. Trim me up in hand-to-hand brawling, and I'll make a great grappler. Yeah, you do. Or would. Happy's birthday. Send her some flowers. I've done her tea party before.
Here's the result.
Good.
Growth sustained.
I should train Gilbert as a wyvern rider, I think.
I'm really getting it.
Just need to get his flying a little bit up.
Part of me.
I'm really getting the hang of it.
Perseverance is... This'll be helpful.
I still have...
It's all
Alright, moving to the last week. I've studied the sword since I was young, but seeing how far some of the others have come has made me keenly aware that my own skills could use refining. Focus on lance and flying skills to excel as Pegasus Knight. 2. Focusing on sword skills to excel as sword fighting. No, absolutely not, Ingrid. Oh? Oh, Gilbert. One last support to top off this session.
Dear Goddess, please allow His Majesty to rest in peace.
Dimitri's father, presumably.
Who is it? Oh, Professor. What brings you here at this hour?
Couldn't sleep, apparently. I was just taking a walk, or I heard your voice.
I am most sorry for disturbing.
It's okay, Gilbert.
The hour is late, Professor. You should be resting in preparation for the day to come.
Yeah. So should you, though. What were you doing?
I was offering my prayers to the goddess. It is all that I can do now.
Well, I'm listening.
I told you I was in service of the royal family.
Yeah. Before the church.
When I was only a young soldier, the king saw fit to make a knight of me. I was given the great honor of guiding and protecting the royal family.
And you blame yourself for having failed? Protecting? Guiding?
It was similar to your own work. I was a teacher of sorts. I instructed both King Lambert and Prince Dimitri in the arts of combat, tactics, and academia.
So you kind of served like their master at arms.
I also did all in my power to keep them safe. Until that day.
Yeah. The event preceding the tragedy of Dusker. Can't remember if they have a specific name for that.
I was unable to fulfill my duty. I was powerless.
Oh, they do call that is included within the tragedy of Dusker. I could have sworn that one was really the tragedy was limited to the retribution against Dusker, but maybe not.
Yes. When I received word of the attack, it was already too late. His Majesty was dead, along with many knights and soldiers. If only I had made it to Dusker more quickly. It is my fault that His Highness Dimitri has become the way he is now.
I'm not sure you can blame yourself for that. Would you have really made the difference? So was the assassination... Did it take place within Dusker then? I mean, that would explain why Dusker bared the responsibility, at least in the eyes of the people. Or one of the reasons.
After that, I abandoned my wife and child and fled my homeland.
For whatever reason, I was just... in my mind, I was just assumed it was... the assassination took place within the kingdom.
I turned my back on everything I swore to protect. My sins are countless.
Yeah. Well, maybe start making up to your, you did mention, yeah, your wife and child.
I will bear the weight of my guilt for as long as I live.
Abandoning them because of your guilt doesn't make it better. Just adds upon said sins. Praying to the goddess won't help. You're going about this the wrong way.
Apologizing to my
Yes.
daughter and wife. Devoting myself to His Highness. That is the way to atonement. And
What's stopping you?
even if I am granted the forgiveness of those who still live, praying is all I can do to atone to those who are with us no more.
Yeah. Well, the dead are gone. You can't help them now.
Long ago, there was someone who told me something quite similar.
Who? Felix? Because that is something Felix would say. Or perhaps Dimitri.
Forgive me. This will not do. As I grow older, I find myself talking endlessly about the past. But it is too late for such things now.
Gilbert is an interesting figure.
I have finished my prayers. We should return.
Yes. Well.
We will
I am a little...
I will report the result.
Good job, guys.
Some new...
You're getting there. That might be enough to make you a Wyvern Knight. Wyvern Rider.
Seems simple enough.
We'll see.
Let's see it in action. Aha! I get it!
Alright. Well, with that, I'm gonna do those battles, but that's where we're gonna call it for today.